What is header bidding? So header bidding is a type of programmatic auction that allows a publisher trying to monetize their ads to collect real-time bids for multiple demand partners all in one auction. So that's a little bit of a mouthful. In layman's terms, you can think of header bidding as the opportunity for all of your demand partners to compete at the same time. And why it's called header bidding is because this happens on the header of the page. So as a user lands on your website, the page is loaded, the header of the page, which is one of the first things to load, loads, and then you get an auction where various demand partners or SSPs or exchanges, whatever you want to call them, are competing to win the impression. Now this is, we'll get into some of the additional slides that contrast how that is different from the previous mechanism, which is the waterfall auction. So the auction we're showing right now on the screen, this is prior to header bidding. And here, as you can see, you have an impression or an ad request that has a $2 floor price. That gets offered to your first partner in the waterfall auction, and they value that specific impression at $1.50. It doesn't meet the floor price, so there's a passback, and it's offered to the next partner in the waterfall auction. They offer $2.20. That is over the $2 floor, so that wins the waterfall auction. So that was prior to header bidding. As you can see, there were the partner number 3 and partner number 4. There were 2 additional partners who were willing to pay more for that to serve an impression, but they never got the opportunity to bid. So what header bidder does, as you can see in the next slide, is that it actually solves that problem. As we mentioned, it's a unified auction where the various buyers are competing at the same time. So how does it work? The first step is you need to set up the header bidding logic in the header of the page, as can seen in graphic number 1. So once the user lands on your site, the header is loaded, and here in the header there are multiple requests sent to all of the SSPs or exchanges in parallel. That's the key difference. It's done in parallel. All the requests are sent out and the responses are received, and they're sent back to the header. The header then now decides who's the winning bid. As you can see here, it's $3. Before it was $2.20. So immediately you have close to a 40% increase on that one given auction. So this is the main value of header bidding. Everyone competes at the same time, and then that gets passed back to the ad server. Now your ad server still has to decide whether that buyer or that demand partner is the overall winner, because potentially it could also be competing with other things like direct line items, and there could be other more complicated logic on the header. So with the introduction of header bidding, what happened next was that publishers were saying, okay, let me just add as many partners as possible, because obviously as you increase competition, your yield should go up because more people are competing for every single impression.